Hey everyone, welcome to From the Heart Friday with me, Jessica Brigden of Jess Creative Cardiology. And thank you for joining me today. This is session 16 of our From the Heart Friday craft videos. And today I want to say thank you to everybody, to my customers and my amazing creative cardiologist team members and my viewers here, all of you, because since I talked to you last, I have earned the Stampin Up incentive trip to Maui, and I'm so excited. I've got my little Maui necklace on here, and I'm kind of feeling tropical with my Paradise shirt. So anyways, the card we are going to make today is inspired by earning this trip, and so it's my way of saying thank you to all of you. Hey Luann, happy Friday to you too. So I wanted to show you guys too. I got this super cute card in the mail. Isn't this so beautiful? This is from my stamping friend, Lisa Brown, and she lives across the country, and she's not my upline or anything, but she was cheering me on and she sent me this super cute card, and I just love it. So actually, she used the Tropical Chic stamp set on here, and so I'm going to use that today too. So this is the Tropical Chic stamp set. It is one of my favorites. It's been in the catalog for a couple years now, and it's got some matching framelits, and I just love it, and it's perfect for occasions like these, and maybe I can get a head start on my scrapbooking, but we'll see. I have a long way to catch up. So there we go. You know what? I don't think I didn't pick a winner for the cards from last week. Did you guys see this? So we had made last week, we were playing with Purple Posy, and we did this pretty little card, this little kind of country chic there. We did that one, and then we played with some of the Perennial Essence paper, and we did this one. And then I didn't finish the third card live with you. I kind of alluded to it, but I actually got to play a little bit after I stopped recording, and this was the blended card that I came. So this was also the Perennial Essence paper there with one of the little flower embellishments and the country floral folder. So I thought all three of these came out super cute. All right, so you guys will have to like and comment a lot, and I will draw a name and just have to announce it in the Facebook comments today. So let me know which of those three cards was your favorite here, and I do need to draw a winner, so thank you. Let's see here. I've got some fun new things. I expedited my order of the Demonstrator pre-order, so I have the new paper trimmer in the house, and there's a new rose suite that is coming out, be available for customers in November, and it's on demo pre-order right now, so I have that to show you as well. So I don't know, I think let's just get into the crafting and see how it goes here. All right, I'm gonna flip the camera around, so bear with me here. Oops, you don't wanna look right up my nose. So let's flip this back, and then now I've got you backwards, so we'll undo that. Okay, as you can see there, I've got my hostess code going on, and I just need to make a little adjustment here on my stand so that we're all in there. Hey Diana, I see you're watching there. Good to have you with us. Okay, so you guys can see everything. I think we're pretty square. All right, if you're OCD, I'm sorry. I know that can totally bug you there. And then let me put this on and see if that, you know, I don't like that. I'm gonna leave that off. Okay, so like I said, we are playing with Tropical Chic. So I've got the stamp set here and the Thinlits dies as well. And because we are doing tropical, we need some fun, bright colors. So I have pulled out a couple of my absolute favorites here. Let's see. So I've got some Flirty Flamingo, and then I've got some Melon Mambo. Okay, Mambo number 5 there. And then I've got some Bermuda Bay, which I've already cut a couple of leaves. And then some Old Olive. So I thought those were fun, bright colors there that would definitely help us feel a little tropical. The weather has totally changed here. As of, Sunday, Monday, the weekend was beautiful, and we actually had the air conditioner going. And then all of a sudden, it's not summer anymore, and we're supposed to get our first frost tonight. So that kind of stinks. I'm not looking forward to that. All right, I'm trying to get my iPad set up here so I can see your comments as we go. All right, well, I'll just set this over here on the side. All right, so like I said, we've got our colors, our tropical chic, and I wanted to add some texture and do a fun little background. So I've pulled in the tufted dynamic embossing folder. All right, so let's get started. Maybe we should practice cutting some paper. What do you guys think? This is the new Stampin' trimmer here. Okay, so it looks similar to the old one. It's actually really light, and it has an arm that extends out to a full 17 inches. So that's pretty cool. So you can definitely cut your scrapbooking things and longer papers on here. And I have played with it a little bit, and man, that cutting blade is super smooth. It also has a scoring blade on here too. And one of the cool new features, it kind of has a snap there so that the hinge locks in place. But the track here, there's not a separate piece, so you don't have to worry about that inside track falling out on you. It's just all right in there. The blades are good and sharp, and the measurements are on here in both metric and imperial, so whichever country you're from, whatever measuring system, it'll work. Okay, so I want our base to be some flirty flamingos, so I'm gonna line this up in here at the 5.5 mark, okay? And watch this. I don't even have to hardly touch it. Whew, super smooth, look at that. There's no snags or frays. All right, so we've got Flirty Flamingo is our card base. So our finished size here, 5.5 inches across and then 8.5 inches long. All right, so we'll go ahead and fold that. Yep. Okay, got that, set my bone folder aside. All right, I see a shadow and I'm not sure what exactly that shadow is from. Sorry guys, other than the fact that it's just like super dark out here today. I don't know. Yeah, that's better, but all right, I'm not sure why we've got a shadow. All right, so we got our Flirty Flamingo base. Then our next layer, I want to pull in some Melon Mambo. So let me grab some of that, and I want my layer to be 1/4 inch smaller. So it needs to be 4 inches. Oh, so smooth, I love that. All right, the great thing about this too is because it's so flat, it'll be perfect for traveling. So 4 inches wide and 5.25 inches long here. All right, so that's our card base. And then I'm gonna pull in some Whisper White and do, again, 1/4 inch smaller, and this part I will emboss. So this one needs to be 3 3/4. Okay, 3 3/4 by an even 5 inches there. All right, super clean, quick and easy cuts. Love that. Okay, so I'm gonna set the trimmer aside. If you guys have any questions about it, let me know and I'll definitely try to answer them for you. So I am pulling out next. You can see I've got some scraps and I've got some of my dies set up. I'm going to emboss this Whisper White layer first, this is the tufted folder, so we're gonna slide this right in here. And again, I love how they put the lines there on the bottom. Can you see that? So that you can line your paper up straight. And then let me just move this because I want my little tufts here to be somewhat even. All right, pull that down a little bit. Okay, so we're good to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and emboss this layer. Crank that through. I'm gonna try not to lose anything today. It seems like I lose something every time I'm crafting here. It goes missing on my table and I find it later, but hopefully I'll have everything I need here today. All right, so let's start adhering these together. So we're going to put the Melon Mambo layer using my snail adhesive. Layer that right here on my card base. So we've got 1/4 of an inch showing all the way around. And then there's really, it doesn't, I like the tufts of like the pillowy side is facing up. So I'll put my adhesive on the back side here. Okay. My snail is about running out. Okay, so put this again on here, just like so. And then I was inspired by a cute card that I saw on Pinterest that had a heart and then some flowers. So I've got my base, I'm gonna set that aside. I'm going to take, all right, here's my scraps. I told you, something goes missing every time. Take a scrap of Whisper White as well as the Be Mine stitched, the stitched hearts dies here. And I'm gonna use this one, but you can see it's got the stitching right there along the edges. So run that through my Big Shot. Okay, so this is what that looks like. It's got that cute little stitching right around the edges. And I wanna put a little sentiment maybe right up in here. And what do I wanna use for that? All right, I pulled out, have you guys seen this stamp set? It's so cute. It's called Here's a Card. And it's got the greatest sentiments on there for all these like things that you might need to send. I mean, like this one's perfect. It's all messy. The hair, the house, the heart, life. So true. Right now, my house, my craft room, everything is kind of a disaster. So I just really need to get that clean this weekend. But at the same time, I am prepping for my all-day craft retreat next Saturday, and my orders just came in for that. So I have stamping supplies all over the place until I get everybody's goodie bags, swag bags there, all packed and prepped. But I want to use this super cute little hello there. I love the little fun font on that. So I'm gonna get out my Melon Mambo ink pad here and my little stamp. Hello there. All right, and just tap, tap, tap. Hopefully I get it somewhat. Oh, goodness. I must have rocked it. Oh, that stinks. All right, well, all right, let's try the other side. That's not as cool, but all right, but that one came out really nice. So I guess we will work with that. Paper has two sides for a reason. And then clean my stamps here so I don't stick this Melon Mambo ink. Hopefully I don't get it all over everything. All right, so I'm gonna set this aside now too, and then pull out a scrap because I want some Melon Mambo flowers. So here's my scrap that I used before, and I'm gonna just ink these up here. So the cool thing is there's framelits for these, so you don't have to fussy cut them. They like cut them out just so perfectly. Okay, so I'm gonna stamp stamp a couple of these. I'm gonna clean this, and I wanna stamp some in Flirty Flamingo too. That may be what I forgot, because I don't see that here on the table. All right, my mom laughs at me. She's like, you always forget something. You always have to run and get something. And she's right. Okay, so as much as I try to be prepared, I guess it's a good thing that I am doing these from home. Otherwise, we'd be doing a lot of improvising. All right, so I've got my, this is the Flirty Flamingo, my light pink. Let's stamp some of these as well. Oh, so pretty. And then we can decide how many we want to use. All right. Clean that. Set that aside. All right, it says we have a few people watching. Who's here with us? Luann wants to know, did I order a new camera arm? Yeah, I did actually. I ended up ordering a new one. My other one is still in South Carolina. So I guess we'll have to retrieve it next time we go to Myrtle Beach. But, well, then I won't have to pack one to take. It'll already be there when we get there. And then I'll bring it back and we'll have two. Oh, goodness. But in the meantime, my friend Kim, she was letting me borrow hers, and I couldn't, she needed to use it too. I couldn't just steal it from her forever. So, okay, oh, here's my stuff. Duh, right in front of me. All right, so I've got it set up so that I can cut out one of these palm fronds from the old olive. I can do one of these, what do they call that? Like the elephant leaves in the Bermuda Bay. And then I'm gonna stick I can move that up a little bit, and then stick this right down here at the bottom. And the nice thing about this is that way I can cut all three pieces at the same time. So I'm gonna put this on the big shot, and then put my next clear plate over top. All right, crank that through. Snap, crackle, pop. Okay, so I'm not gonna have you wait and watch me pop out all the flowers, but as you can see here, these are pretty good. It just pops right out there. I can see our pieces coming together. Yeah, I do need a couple more of those Flirty Flamingo, and then I just use a scrap. This is the Bermuda Bay, and this works pretty good. They do have these little poker holes here in the bottom, because with these, it is best if you can grab a piece and then start to pull it out. And once you do that, then they come out of there pretty well. And I don't want all those little threads. Okay, so I just need one of those. Try not to lose that. All right, I've got my palm frond here. It's just about done. Now this one, if I can get this caught, this has a little lip right here in the little tail of the palm frond. Okay, if I can see what I'm doing here. It worked for me earlier, but I want to catch that because there we go. If I can catch that, then the rest of it pulls right out. Okay. Yeah, frost is good because it's been a bad year for ticks around here in the area, but we don't really have them too much around our house because we have skunks, and possums. We have both. We have skunks, we have possums, we've got all kinds of critters here out in the country. And so they eat a lot of the bugs, so that is helpful. But I do need to remember to bring in some of my geraniums that are still out, so that they don't they don't get killed in the frost. Hopefully they'll keep blooming for a little while. Okay, so I've got a couple of those. I need another of the Fleur de Flamingo hibiscus here. So I cut that out real quick. And then I've already pre-die cut a couple of the other palm leaves, just so that, there we go, keep everything together. All right, so we've got some pieces here, and what I want to do, I think I'm going to just go ahead and glue my heart down. Okay, so put this here in the center of my, well, it's like equal distance from the top and the sides there. And then I need my leaf to come up because you can kind of see a little bit there that the, my mistake, my ink from the other side is just showing through a little bit. So I'm gonna grab my mini glue dots. All right, and then just stick a glue dot on there. I don't have to worry about it too much because I'm going to layer this up with some flowers. Now, I do, okay, here's my Bermuda Bay, my bigger leaf there. So let's do this. I'll kind of decorate the edge. But I do think it needs something coming up this side. So let's add another leaf. Oh, we got some little paper threads there. Okay, clean that off. I'm gonna stick this up. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so it's a little oblong there, but I think that will still be okay. And then we've got two Fleur de Flamingos, and I did a hibiscus there in the Melon Mambo earlier. And then with these, we're going to use dimensionals. So we're just gonna put a dimensional on the back of each of the flowers. Alrighty. And let's see, I kind of want these going in different directions. There we go. And then we'll do the Melon Mambo right down here at the base. What do you think? Isn't that cute? I thought it was fun and tropical. Super cute. You know what? I could almost use that as a, could change out the sentiment and maybe use it as an anniversary card for my hubby next year. We'll see. I think the flowers need just something a little bit extra, so I've got some of my handy rhinestones here. And I think I'll use just the smallest ones to add right here in the center of the flowers, just to give it a little something extra. Little bling. So cute. All right, I love them. What do you guys think? Definitely share the love by passing this video along to your friends and everybody so they can watch it too, and let me know what you think. So this is our finished card here, a little thank you inspired by my upcoming Maui trip. You're gonna have to listen to me talk about that for a while because the trip actually, even though we've earned it now, Stampin' Up! Has to do all of their planning, and the trip actually will take place next July of 2020. So we're super excited to start planning that. So I hope you guys love this little tropical chic card and those fabulous tropical thinlits dies there for all the fun little palm fronds and the leaves. So absolutely love that. All right, now let me show you. I'm gonna clear my space just a little bit. And I showed you the paper trimmer. Oh, the awesome thing too is that they'll have packs of replacement blades that come in sets of 4. So you don't have to worry about running out of trimmer blades. You'll be good to go for a good long while. All right, so let me show you the elements in this, this rose suite. So the trimmer itself is on demo pre-order. It's 1 per demonstrator. During the month of November, Stampin' Up! Is going to gauge the response to it. Check out the demonstrator feedback, and then they will announce a customer release date sometime in the near future. So if you're anxious to get your hands on it, then join my team of creative cardiologists. Become a demonstrator, and you can get the paper trimmer as part of your starter kit. It's just $25. The starter kit, you can choose $125 worth of product for just $99. And also on the demonstrator pre-order, you can get this cool, it's a whole product suite. And check it out, it's got this included, and this is something a little bit different. Stampin' Up hasn't done this before, but there's this gorgeous little bracelet here. Can you see that? It's got this is a gold tone, so it's not actually gold. It's just, what do you want to call that? Like faux gold plated. But it's similar to one of those like Alex and Ani charm bracelets here. It's a little bangle with the rose and the Stampin' Up. And the nice thing is it is adjustable. Oh, here we go. I don't want to break it there. So it adjusts to fit your wrist. Let me get that on there. And then you can tighten that or not as you like. So that's on there, super cute. And then it comes in this cute little gift box, so it's all ready to give. And then there are these are gold glitter enamel dots. So let me take these out so you can actually see these. Can you see some of the glitter on there? Super cute. I think those are gonna be super popular, and they're in 4 different sizes. So we've got the large, like the medium, a size down, and then itty bitties. So those are really, really pretty. And then, so we can see there's a gold theme going on here. Then there is a new ribbon. Okay, try to get that wrapping off of here so I can show you. It's a gold shimmer ribbon. Yeah, so pretty, right? Love that. Okay. And then I personally don't celebrate Christmas, but I absolutely love the rose. So this is a 2-part set, kind of like the Build a Rose. They have the sketched image here, which is this is a red rubber stamp. So if you love to color, then you could stamp this and then color it with your Stampin' Blends markers or your watercolor pencils or anything like that. So that is a red rubber, and that is the main rose image. And then it's got a second photopolymer set that comes with it. And then these images, like the rose and the leaves and all of that, you can actually stamp them to fill in the detail of this. So you can, if you don't want to color, you can just stamp these in there. So outside of the sentiments, I thought that the elements of the rose was really pretty. And there are a set of framelits that go with this. All right, so let me open these. Oops, right there. Where are they hiding? All right, so in this set, there's a couple of border images, like a little trellis piece. These are really cute, like the little ends. And there's a couple of labels in here. So I think actually this would be really cute because you could die cut the label and then even put like the scroll work on the ends. All right, I'll have to play with that. So a couple labels here, and then this large die cuts out the big rose. So this actually cuts out the rose here. I love that when you don't have to fussy cut. It's already there. And then you've been seeing this paper here underneath me, but this is a pack of 12. Let me see. I'm gonna just pull the whole thing out. So you get 1, 2, it's a little different than some of the other packs. You get 4 sheets each. Okay, so you have 4 sheets of this rose bouquet, and it does have the gold embossed roses on there. And then the back side is just this pretty, this is Mossy Meadow tone-on-tone green there. The flowers here are Cherry Cobbler and Poppy Parade. So you get 4 sheets of the beautiful rose paper with the green on the back side. Then you get 4 sheets of the embossed, so gold embossed. This kind of matches the tufted embossing folder there. So this is in Cherry Cobbler with gold, and then the back side are these little green swirls. I believe those are holly berries. They kind of match the gift box from the bracelet. And then I absolutely love this. You get 4 sheets of the rose bouquets. And then this is what I'm curious to see. So that we know that the framelit cuts out the rose, but check it out. Woohoo, I love that. It also cuts out the designer series paper. Love that. Okay, so that's really exciting. So these you would have to, it doesn't cut out the smaller bouquets. You would have to fussy cut those, but it does do the larger ones. So you'd get 1, 2, 3, 4 large bouquets from each sheet of the designer series paper here. And the back side of that are just like the pine boughs with the pine cones and the berries. So I love that. I think it'll be fun, not just holiday, but I think this can transcend the season. And so that is something to look forward to. That will be on customer order in November. But again, if you want to get your hands on it early, then it is available to demonstrators now. And I would love to have you stamp with me. I'm a creative cardiologist. So thank you guys for tuning in with me today. I've been chatting a little long, but showing you those fun new items. And I hope you'll join me again next Friday. Happy stamping. Thanks. Bye.